I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? I say I'm on my way to work, and I called Miss Martha and asked her, let's discuss some of these reality shows, because I'm trying to keep videos going. And I know on my days off, I do not want to videotape. So Miss Martha, can you say hello to my Tiki 44s? I got her on the phone. I want to make sure you guys can hear her. Say hi.
Good morning, Miss Tiki, and all your fans.
Subscribers. I ain't got no fans, girl. So anyway, we're gonna quickly discuss some of these reality shows. We're gonna start off with the Housewives, since that's the one that, you know, kind of popped last week. And I told my mother, I said a lot of people, they sleeping on Married to Medicine. But Real Housewives Atlanta, let's get your point of view on this Portia, Nene, that fight that happened the other night. What you think?
I think that it's totally uncalled for. I think they're picking on Portia, and it stems from the last season when Phaedra used her to get back at Candy.
Okay, and you know, I totally disagree with you on that one. I don't feel they picking on Portia. I feel like Portia dug her grave. Now she gotta, you know, come from the dead and basically kindle these relationships with these girls.
I don't know why she should have to rekindle. She didn't do anything. She was a victim.
Yeah, but for her to be a victim, she came hard at Candy last season.
Are you talking about Nene?
I'm talking about Portia.
I know, but you said Candy came hard at Portia.
Portia came hard at Candy last season. I feel like Portia,
because Candy's being unreasonable.
And I know Candy, it seemed like she have a hard time forgiving. We could see that.
I mean, how long can you carry a grudge? I mean, somebody asks you to forgive them. How many times do they have to keep asking you? You know, I ask you and you don't accept, I might ask you again.
Okay, but that's just life. Maybe that's something she has to work on, you know. And we can see Candy holds a grudge forever, and look like Candy may take that grudge to her grave.
Yeah, but that's not fair to Portia.
And that wasn't fair what Portia did. I'm sorry. I don't.
Portia was a victim.
She was not a victim.
I disagree with you.
That's true. I mean, you're right. You're entitled to your own opinion. And with that, and the reason why I feel like, okay, say for instance, we do say she was a victim. Why did she, and she stated last season, my loyalty goes to Phaedra, right? But sometimes when you being loyal to people, and that person, like you say, she was a victim, Phaedra used her. Now Phaedra gone, but I just felt like Portia came a little bit too hard at Candy. Portia acted like she even wanted to fight Candy last season.
Well, it's no more than Candy rolling up all up to Portia.
I think Candy should have just.
I mean, Portia's got to defend herself. I'm sorry.
Well, we know, like we see, she's the street fighter.
But I'm kidding Portia because she did try to ask for her forgiveness. And Candy wouldn't receive it.
I got this big ass truck next to me. I wish he gone by his business.
She's busy with her tied secret and carrying on. I just think Candy got her day coming.
And that may be true, because I feel like she is holding a grudge from other things about the Portia. I feel like she just should straight out tell her, I forgive you, but I don't want to fool with you no more. I don't want to be your friend. Instead of all these little passive aggressiveness, you know, smiling and grinning in her face and then sitting up talking about her.
The little bitty statements she be making under her breath.
Right. So, okay, Oh, yeah, she have seen it. But we're gonna move on to the fight with Portia and Nene. What is your take on that?
Portia and Nene.
About Nene, she was upset because she said Portia always over there at Dish Nation talking about her, and she don't understand
what Nene is saying about her. And she did go on there. She did not use the term fired, but that is still what she meant.
Yeah, well, of course, these young ladies know how to use words indirectly.
Yeah,
because that's how you read people. You can read a person up and down and never use their name and shade the shit out of them, and you know it is what it is. So indirectly, we all know Nene did say freaking frack was not good for the show.
And she said that they were declassing it.
Right, okay. But the Street Fighter, why she didn't jump up and swing on Nene?
Why Nene didn't jump up and swing?
Oh, Nene was finna get that ass, Miss Martha.
You know why? Because they got her labels as a street fighter, and if she swings, she's gonna be fired. She's looking at her money.
No, Billy Badass wasn't Billy Bad on that one. She know who to try and who not to try. She know Nene would have got that ass. Excuse my French.
But I think that she would have hung in there. Maybe she would have lost.
Yeah.
And she would have hung in there.
I know that she get bad with some people. Just like well, that's just how she did Candy last season. She got really, bumped with Candy. She I want her to drag somebody. She had to get them off her tail because they were picking at her.
But why? Okay. Why is it fair for Candy to get all riled up and want to drag somebody? But first time Portia said something about fighting or even looking angry, they're gonna throw up anger management.
Because of her past incidents, she's always been. But no, she done had like 10 fights on the show. They should have been fired, huh? I'm sorry.
Well, look at way back at the lingerie party. Candy wanted to drag.
But that was the first time you ever seen Candy come out of character like that. And like I said, she had to get them off. She had to get them off her back.
Quite a few times, at least 2 or 3.
Nice.
And I wanted to fight, but they had to hold her down.
Yeah.
Miss Candy is street too.
She need to be street. I wish she would have whooped Portia ass. I'm sorry. I think Portia cute. She beautiful. I think she played that role for TV. I really, really, really think Portia got way more intelligence than she's.
They got a thumb on Portia. They're holding her down. She can't get angry because then they're going to throw up the anger management. And I think the anger management didn't do her any good.
Well, that's what they do.
She shows aggressiveness.
That's what they do on that reality show.
It's to her, and it's okay. That's not fair.
But that's what they do on the reality show. They find your weakest point and your weakest link, and then they just take a dig at you, like when Nene kids were doing wrong, and like Kenya, and they feel like she's lying about the marriage, and she's 46, 47 years old trying to have kids. So they take the weakest part.
She ain't the only one having babies late in life.
Right. But no. My point is, they just find whatever they feel like could get to you, and they take it and they run with it. So they know the anger management with Miss Portia is what everybody take. That's their tagline when they come at her.
Yeah, that's
anger management ain't working,
Right.
But I'm sorry. I like Portia, and I think she's very cute. But I think Portia time has ran out, and in my opinion, you can mark my words, I think this may be Portia's last season. She haven't even had no storylines, to be honest, ever since her and Cordell broke up.
Well, I'm team Portia.
Yeah, I'm team let's get rid of Portia. It's time for her. It's time for her to go. And I think Nene, I know she's aggressive and whatnot. I think they brought Nene back to stir up this show because the ratings were. Yes.
It's getting old. I'm getting tired of that.
And I really didn't care for Nene because her head had got too big for TV. And that's when she left, and they showed her, we don't want you, going back over there to the housewives and bully everybody. But what do you think about Marlo?
I really don't. I don't know who she is and where does she come from.
I think they bring her on there to stir the pot too.
She stirs the pot. And I don't particularly care for her.
And what about that Kim? They could just keep her over there in the car.
I love Kim.
Oh, I cannot stand her.
I love Kim.
I cannot.
She can get under Kenya's skin, boy. She know how.
But she was okay. Let's talk about that fight. I think she was very disrespectful with Kenya. But when Kenya used something that she tweeted,
because she fights dirty.
right. But Kenya know how to fight dirty, and she sits back, and she just let them go off, and she kill their asses. She knock them dead and sit back and just laugh her ass off on the inside on how ignorant they look. And she just sit there so sweet as pie. We know Kenya is an antagonizer. We know she's the master manipulator. But she knows how to play that role very well. But my thing with her and Kim, everybody, oh, she talked about her child. Kim tweeted, what can my daughter blow somebody to get the tickets? Kim tweeted that.
Kim did.
Who can she blow to get some John Legend tickets? So when Kenya came,
That's a joke.
we knew it was a joke, but this is a reality show. So when Kenya took Kim tweet and threw it in her face, oh, she talked about my child, and she lied. Kenya never said nothing about her injured child. I think Kim just want to check.
She did not.
She didn't know. She didn't say nothing about an injured child. I think Kim came back. Kim wanted a check because she was rubbing in people's faces. I'm on too sure I'll vote. I think Kim need to go on back over there and let's be tardy for the party, which I have never watched, never will. Her wig, and her 25 kids need to get the hell on. And I want Kenya to whoop her ass.
I like Kim.
But I done made this, I'm already on 12 minutes, but we didn't even get to Married to Medicine. We have to discuss that at another time. But I thank you for showing up, or speaking out
My pleasure.
on Tiki 44, and you have a nice day.
Thanks. Bye-bye.